democratic way. And so today is the day that we begin going through these brackets. We'll go through at least one first round bracket. Maybe then we move on to another bracket and do a second first round. It really depends on where we're at with timing. But this is where it starts to get tough, because this is where today we're going to eliminate 8 to 16 songs off the list entirely. And honestly, and it doesn't become a debate anymore, because at that point, it's not like, do they deserve to be on the list or not? It's just a matter of what song they were up against in the first round. I mean, anybody that follows sport knows that it can just come down to matchups sometimes. And that's what it is. This is for the first time in this discussion, which has been going on for a little while, about what is the best one-hit wonder alt-rock song of the 90s. It's going to come down to matchups, and we're going to do that, and that's going to happen later on this morning, so make sure that you're here with us for it. But it is a big time for music for a couple of reasons, but one is because one of the most important names in music festivals has been purchased. The intellectual property of a real high-value music festival has been purchased, and it makes you wonder where it's going to go next. You know, we're in the era of big music festivals. What they just announced? What's that? What's Justin Bieber doing? Coachella? Is that Coachella? Yeah, he's the headline there in Coachella for one night.
Yeah.
So, huh?
It's a pretty bad lineup.
Yeah, it is. But that one day, it's got a pretty sweet headliner.
I guess.
I hope he does What Do You Mean? Do.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah.
And then I also heard, I hope he did, remember, You Should Go and Love Yourself?
That's another good one.
Right. Everybody was like, that was about one of the, whatever Kardashian he was dating. That was about the Kardashian. And then Ed Sheeran was like, yeah, I wrote that song. And everybody was like, oh, you didn't date a Kardashian, Ed Sheeran. But that's, I'm excited about Coachella. I always go. But it's much bigger than that. Fire Festival, the intellectual property behind Fire Festival, has been purchased, and this is for the dock rights.
This is forever.
This is for the ability to put on your very own Fire Festival. This is for, I would imagine, the .org. This is for everything that you would possibly want. Merchandise rights, because, everybody loves a meme T-shirt. The amount of money you could make off meme T-shirts alone, through the roof. I believe that you have intellectual property rights over that guy who was trying to get the water.
Oh, you own him now?
Well, you own his intellectual property.
Okay.
You
don't own him
not as a human being, but his IP, yes.
We don't do that anymore.
No. That would be wrong. But his IP, you do own, yeah.
Do you own Billy McFarland?
No, but Ja Rule is included. Okay. Not his music. His vibe, kind of. Okay. His whole, personality. Like, you own the IP of the part where he said, fraud, no. False advertising, maybe, but not fraud. You would own the IP of that.
That's cool.
And trust me, I know how IP works, obviously. You own the FEMA tents that they used, what's left of them.
Sandwiches?
You own the sandwiches are gone, but the photos of the sandwiches would be yours.
What about the recipe for the sandwiches?
The recipes for the sandwiches would be yours. So if you see another festival trying to bite off Firefest and using your recipe, that would be your IP. So you own that.
Do you inherit the debt? Because didn't they owe a lot of people money on the island?
I don't know. They really only mentioned the value of the IP. I don't know. You talking about specifically that lady who was left in the lurch?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she's still left in the lurch. I think that's kind of more of a, maybe you inherit that, but she still has to come find you type of thing. If she can't find you, you don't have to pay, I think, is the way they worded it. I think. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy McFarland, he was ordered to pay back $26 million.
Was Billy or the Fire Festival?
You know what? It's the Billy. So
that's tough. Yeah. That's tough. Well, hopefully he made his money back with this IP deal, and he's going to be able to get that. I believe that you own all those orange squares that everybody posted. Remember, everybody posted orange squares to get a real buzz going. So I believe that you would own the orange squares, and I think that you're also going to get all the plans for Fire Festival too. Remember, that almost happened. That was like a week away from happening, and unfortunately, other people interfered and due to someone else's fault, not Billy's, it didn't happen. Because
This sounds like a multi-million-dollar deal.
it's massive.
Yeah. And I assume,
Well,
kind of like a Netflix or
Well, it
like
was
a
a-
Golden Voice.
That's a great assumption because it was purchased by a massive media company that
Okay.
we're all familiar with.
Okay.
You know, so it's one of these, a massive name in music as well, and film, and film.
Warner
later.
Brothers.
Not,
Paramount, maybe?
Yeah, Paramount.
no, this is not a Zaslav deal.
Universal.
Oh, Universal. They got their hands in everything.
Because then you could say, oh, maybe there's like a spin-off of like Firefest at Universal Studios.
Yep.
No, I'm sure they were trying to get in there, but they were not able to get their name on the dotted line. A much
Okay.
bigger kind of...
Maybe maybe we're thinking too big. Maybe like Tidal.
Ooh.
Oh, like, you know, right, because Jay-Z sold it. Now they're trying to... No, it's not Tidal, but that would be a good...
it's a good
that would be a
guess.
good, because then they could get Tidal artists to go and do Fire Festival. I could see where that would work for them, but it is not...
Oh, TKO.
Oof.
Branching into music.
That would have been a great acquisition.
WWE, UFC,
Right.
Firefest.
Who knows? Maybe one of the boxers could come out with like shorts with the cheese sandwiches all over it.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Sure.
You know, or maybe even a wrestler could come out and it's like Andy the Cheese Sandwich Robinson, something like that.
That's-
You know,
I
because you
mean-
would own the sandwich is the point. So whatever, and they're good. I mean, TKO, as far as like utilizing IP, it's as good as it gets.
Yeah, I can think of none better.
Right.
Okay,
But it was not TKO, unfortunately. They're tied up in, I guess, I don't know. Some would say slightly larger deals than this one.
But hey, sometimes
But-
purchasing like something small to incorporate it into your brand.
Well, what do they say, right? I remember I would go and I'd go buy a collectible and I go, oh, how much is this worth? And my father would always say, however much someone's willing to pay for it. That's
right.
how much it's worth. So maybe this company, you know, this Firefest IP is worth more to this company than that company. But it wasn't TKO, to answer your question.
Well-
No.
I'm out of ideas.
Do we have the amount that it was sold for? I'd love the final amount
You want yeah.
before we announce who acquired. Do we have the cost of acquisition, or is that...
Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, how much was it?
$245,000.
Okay, that's actually quite a deal. That's okay. I know. I had just heard like licensing. Is that licensing or full acquisition?
That's acquisition.
Oh wow. Because I mean, okay.
They've purchased the rights.
Yeah. That's acquisition.
Yeah.
I mean, I had just heard of licensing deals going for in the billions. Well, this company got a great deal because, are we ready for it? The media company that now owns the Fire Festival brand is, you guys are going to freak out, LimeWire.
From the meme?
Yeah, LimeWire. They were the,
Company that blew up all those computers?
well, yeah, they came after,
Like 20. It was like 20 years over 20 years ago.
they came right after Napster when they said Napster's illegal, and LimeWire was like, what if we did the same thing? That
You
was
sure
what-
you don't mean Kazaa?
No, that was after LimeWire. LimeWire was the one that your little brother put viruses on your family's
Yeah.
computer? Yeah. That was LimeWire.
LinkinPark.exe?
And you're like, oh, good. It's the whole album. Oh, no. Why is my computer melting? That's right. It would be one of those things where you'd be like, oh, great. There's a new Adam Sandler album. And then penises would just pop up on your computer screen before it became completely non-functional. And you'd go, how could this have happened? Under the close watch of LimeWire. I don't understand how this could have happened. Yes, LimeWire has acquired the Fire Festival brand, which is huge. LimeWire, and this is how the file sharing service that set the internet ablaze in the 2000s before being shut down for copyright infringement, said Tuesday that it's acquiring the rights to the Fire Festival. And what was great about LimeWire is they came out after Napster. So like all the lawsuits, so there was already precedent. The reason Napster was able to pull it off for as long as they did was because T3 or higher connection.
Oh, yeah.
When you found somebody with a T3 or higher, you were like, I'm going to get this song within the next 2 hours. This is huge.
I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to have a new song to listen to.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, by the time I'll have Snood on my computer before the morning.
Oh, there was nothing more annoying than just loading up your computer before bed,
Right.
thinking you're going to have a bunch of stuff in the morning.
And then you wake up in the morning, the sun's coming up, You turn your monitor back on because you tricked your mom. You tell your mom the computer's off, right? You go like, okay, Mom, I know the rules. The computer's off. But that fool didn't know. It was just the monitor that was off. Gotcha again, Mom. Oh, it was only the monitor that I turned off.
Because you had to keep the computer on to download.
Well, it was downloading all night long, right? It was because you'd flick the switch. There was a big, heavy switch on the monitor, and you just flick the monitor off, and you go, "Good night, Mom. The computer's off." And she'd walk away, and you'd just be thinking to yourself, "That fool! I've gotten her again."
Meanwhile, it sounds like a washing machine.
Right. That's off. Like, yeah, it's shutting down. No, that's my white noise machine. That's why so many of us now need a white noise machine, because we had computers on that were downloading 7 songs all night long. And that's what we fell asleep to in that era. But yeah. And then you'd wake up and you'd flick, you go, and that would be the sound of the giant heavy switch on your monitor. And you'd flip it back on. You just see red X's next to all of them.
Red X's or something at like 99%. You're like, oh!
Right, and it's been at 99% for 3 hours, and you're like, oh, no.
Oh, that guy turned his computer off.
Yeah.
Now he can't have what he had.
You idiot. You're just supposed to turn off the monitor. Leave your computer on. And then you'd be a real scumbag, and you download it. And once it did download, you take it right out of your shared folder.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not uploading anything.
Nope. I am a download-only guy.
I was never there to help.
Right. I literally would I'd have another folder right next to the shared folder. And you take it out of the shared folder and put it in the folder next to it. And that way it's like, sorry, I have nothing for you to download. Yeah. But I'd love to check out your folder. And then
the same thing.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. Also, I don't want to use up all that bandwidth.
No, and you didn't even really understand bandwidth at the time. You were just like, I don't know why I would share this with you.
Yeah, I don't want to get in trouble, and also it slows down my downloads.
Right.
I'm trying to download.
And people would go, "Don't you want to like make the community more healthy?" And if somebody said that to you, you'd ask them if they were, and then you'd say like what Dame Dash said Charlemagne was. But it was the 90s, so it didn't mean the same thing. You know?
Yeah. No, yeah.
And then they were like, oh, okay, I guess I shouldn't share files either. That's just how it was. I'm not saying good or bad. I'm saying that's just what happened then. And then, the courts were like, hey, for the same exact reason that Napster can't do the thing, you also can't do that thing. And LimeWire fought it for a little while, and then they went under. And then Kazaa, had a bunch of porn on it too. And
no washers outside.
And it became a whole thing. Well, they probably heard about this. What are they talking about this morning? So I guess.
Well, then they came back in 2022.
Right. And I say right as if to say really.
Are you ready? Crypto marketplace.
Yes. Yes, because that's what happens to all the good stuff. That's where like fun stuff, that's hell for fun stuff. Where fun stuff goes to hell, they come back as a crypto marketplace. And I mean, that's as soon as I saw this deal, I didn't know it was crypto, but it's for the same reasons. Like I knew it's not the original like LimeWire. It's somebody that bought up.
It's two Australian brothers
that bought up the LimeWire IP because a bunch of us idiots that were around in the 90s and 2000s are like LimeWire cool. And it's the exact same reason they were like, oh yeah, a bunch of these idiots love reminiscing about LimeWire. Let's buy the IP for the exact same reason. They bought Fire Festival. And then they just turn it into a crypto place. See, it says here, and this bothers me.
What's wrong?
So when you go to the new LimeWire, it says upload, edit, and share files of any size. So it's almost like a send it service. Up to 4 gigs free. You're like, oh, okay, that's a fun way to use LimeWire. But why, when you go up to the top of the page, is there a ticker with a price that allows you to buy more?
Oh.
And then you go, oh, this is literally a crypto marketplace that is disguising itself as a send it file sharing service.
I'm just now realizing we should have checked to see if LimeWire wanted to sponsor our bracket challenge.
That would have been huge.
Yeah.
They probably would have.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been.
May I pay you in LMWR?
Yeah. I'd be like, how easy is it to cash out? Next to impossible. But trust me, if you wait, we'll make it really easy and it'll be worth a lot. Oh, okay. How long do I have to wait for? Just for all of us to cash out first. Oh, okay. That sounds fine. All right. So much like everything else, much like the fun, every other thing that's fun, the more you dig, the more you realize it's just crypto.
You know who else tried to buy?
Roland?
Maybe.
Oh, no.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds probably would have done something fun with it, right? Yeah. Or at least, you know what Ryan Reynolds probably would have done? He probably would have tried to make a movie based around it. He probably would have said, now I own the IP, we'll make a movie, and it wouldn't be like a movie of here's what happened. It would probably, maybe you try to make the Fire Festival cinematic universe. Ooh. You know? Like they did, remember Project X? Project X parties became a thing. They made a Project X movie. Firefest is a thing. You make a Firefest movie. And by the way, I think Ryan Reynolds could pull off a solid Billy McFarlane.
I think so, too.
Yeah, because I think that he would...
He would have to gain a lot
little
of weight.
Okay. I was going to say little weight. Just shouting out my guy Billy. But he would have to gain more weight. Yeah, he would have to gain weight. And also, I worry that he wouldn't play Billy in the most flattering way possible, but it would be funny.
It would be funny.
Reps for LimeWire tell TMZ. Oh, is this TMZ or TMZ Business? Tell TMZ, the software company. That's what LimeWire is. I swear to God, it's not a meme company. It's a software company. The software company has acquired the Fire Festival brand with the purpose of launching a whole new project under this collaboration. I mean, take a wild guess what the whole new project is going to be. A meme coin. What about Fire Coin? Yeah. So there you go. I mean, much like, and this just happens. It happens with people. It happens with concepts. It happens with everything. It used to be, and Firefest was a good example of this. It used to be like something would happen or someone or whatever it was. And you'd go, I can't wait for the Netflix doc. Now you'd go, anytime you're enjoying the kind of saga of anything or anyone, you kind of just have to like sink into your chair and go, oh, this is going to end up as a meme coin. And you don't know how. You don't know what the road's going to be. I mean, it's interesting, but it always ends up as a meme coin. Who would have thought, like, spit on that thing? It's like, oh, this is going to end as a meme coin. I mean, you know Bobby Altoff ends as a meme coin. You know that's the only way it goes. How many interviews with Drake can she do? Right?
She's maxed.
Maxed out. Can you imagine if she does a third one and does another relaunch? Like, you can't. It's going to just... Bobby coin. I think Bobby Altoff is going to be a meme coin. I wouldn't be surprised if that little guy that we were watching the other day yelling about, the saxophone player in New York. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up as a meme coin.
No, he's got too much pride.
That's right. I forgot he's an artist. What do you know? I forgot he graduated from NYU. Never mind. That won't happen to him.
Never forget.
But that is true. I mean, now it's like we can't enjoy anything anymore because they've bastardized the internet in such a way where it all becomes a meme coin. And now Firefest, that gave us so much joy, becomes a meme coin. Like, look, I'm just watching now. Remember Charles Ramsey? He became a star for a week. Charles Ramsey was the guy who, like, they found the girls in the guy's house. Those girls that have been missing for years. Yep. They found them in, like, a neighbor's house. And he had one of the great television interviews. Mike, click on that if you would. It's right there on the side. And then they made, but that
should have been in our. If that was in the '90s,
it would have been it.
That would have been in our tournament.
But that's my point: is that it used to, and that used to be a thing, right? Like, and that's fun. A guy something like this would happen, and you go, "Oh, this guy's going to get to maybe go on Dr. Phil. We're going to get a YouTube remix. A company's going to give him like some kind of money or like a Louis Vuitton or whatever it is, and then he's just going to fade off. Now, he become a meme coin. Golden Voice, the homeless guy, meme coin. Remember Golden Voice, the homeless guy?
Yeah, I mean, but he got more successful than most.
He did. Didn't
he have a TV show?
He had a radio show for sure. He had a radio show, and he did a couple of Dr. Phil's.
Okay.
It didn't end well, though, I believe.
Well, I mean, listen, it's a tough road. He relapsed once or twice. You know what I mean? You don't just get there by mistake.
Right.
It's a tough road. Life is tough, especially when, you got this Louis Vuitton, but it doesn't have the long-standing wealth of being made into a human meme coin. That's what you need.
Brian Kilmeade breathing down your neck.
Exactly. You're being hunted in the streets now.
Chasing after you with a syringe.
Brian Kilmeade just has a little fanny pack full of syringes. That's a great point, Mike.
Get over here.
You finally get out of it. You're watching the news. You're like, oh, my God. They're trying to make the purge happen in real life, except for us. Wait till you hear my voice. Wait till you hear my voice. Don't inject me. I mean, listen to Charles Ramsey. He would have been a meme coin.
Charles, hey, Charles, let me talk to you. I'm talking with Charles Ramsey. He's a neighbor. Walk me through again what happened this afternoon. You heard screaming.
Heard screaming. I'm eating my McDonald's. I come outside. And I see this girl going nuts trying to get out of her house. So I go on the porch.
Okay.
I go on the porch, and she says, "Help me get out. I've been in here a long time." So, you know, I figured it's a domestic violence dispute. So I open the door, and we can't get in that way because how the door is, it's so much that the body can't fit through, only your hand. So we kick the bottom, and she comes out with the little girl, and she says, "Call 911. My name is Amanda Berry."
Did you know who that was when she said that?
When she told me, it didn't register until I got the call in 911. And I'm like, I'm calling the 911 for Amanda Berry? I thought this girl was dead. You know what I mean? And she got on the phone and she said, yes, this is me. And the detective, Cook, right here. Detective Gregory Cook says, Charles, do you know who you rescued? I said,
now, and when did you see it? When did you see Gina?
About 5.
We're good.
You're making him move
So
their
about
equipment.
5 minutes after the police got here, see, the girl Amanda told the police, I ain't just the only ones. It's some more girls up in that house. So they went up there, 30, 40 deep, and when they came out was just astonishing because I thought they were going to come up with nothing. I figured, whoever she was, and like I say, my neighbor, you got some big testicles to pull this off, bro, because we see this dude every day. Every day.
How long have you lived here?
I've been here a year.
Okay.
You see where I'm coming from?
Right.
I barbecue with this dude. We eat ribs and whatnot and listen to salsa music. You see where I'm coming from?
Salsa.
And you had no indication that there was anything going on?
Bro, not a clue that girl was in that house or anybody else was in there against their will. Because how he is he just comes out to his backyard, plays with the dogs, tinker with his cars and motorcycles, goes back in the house. So he's somebody that you look away because he's not doing nothing but the average stuff. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing exciting about him. Well, until the day.
What was the reaction on the girls' faces? I can't imagine to see the sunlight, to be around people.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Something is wrong here. Dead giveaway.
There it is.
Giveaway.
Charles,
There
thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
Thank you very much for your time. And
Either she homeless or she got problems. That's the only reason why she run to a black man.
Charles, thank you.
The news anchor's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Meanwhile, Charles Ramsey is talking to a greater sociological point that we really should analyze, but this news anchor is not ready for that conversation.
He's great.
He's great, and we all celebrate him, and we make songs about him, and we put him on the local news, and he's amazing. And you know what they would do to him now? Meme coin.
Yeah.
Meme coin.
The dead giveaway coin.
That's what it would be. That's what it'd be. We eat ribs with this dude coin. Yeah. Yeah. It would be like it would be like DD GDWY coin. What about that one, Mike? Look at Apparently Kid. Apparently Kid. This poor kid. Right there, Mike. It's right next to you. This poor kid. It's on the side there. Yeah, in the green shirt there.
I don't know if
Oh,
What did you
bro.
think about the ride?
Hit pause. This poor kid. He was an icon of his time. And he had his moment in the sun. And we celebrated him. And then we let him go on and live his life. I don't know what happened. I think he went on to play Ron Weasley in Harry Potter. I'm not 100%. But if this had happened now, this poor kid's life would have been turned upside down. He would have meme coined everybody. You remember Apparently Kid?
I'd have to listen to it. It's not ringing a bell.
Well, wait till you hear what he has to say.
It was great. And apparently, I've never been on live television before, but apparently sometimes I don't watch the news, Because I'm a kid, and apparently Grandpa just gives me a remote after we watch the Powerball.
What's the Powerball? Tell me about the ride. What did you think about the ride?
Well, it was great.
Why?
Because apparently he was spinning around, and apparently every time he gets dizzy,
Yeah.
that's all you do is get dizzy.
Fun?
Yeah. And I've never, ever been on live television. I never, ever be on live television.
Are you excited?
Yeah, and apparently I already went down the super
So
slide.
you see,
I see now.
you see, and listen, man,
Went down the
this
one
kid
I
had a
was
run.
scared
No,
half
hip
to
hop.
death.
This kid had a run, and they loved him. We loved him. I loved him. But what would have happened now? The Sharks would have come out. They would have found him. They'd said, let's do Apparently Weekly. Apparently featuring Apparently Kid, the podcast. Apparently. They would have gotten everybody, every like clout chasing celebrity to do it. You know, everybody that's like, what? A new podcast with a viral? I'll do it. I'll be the first guest. And then numbers would have slowed down because Drake would be like, I don't think so. And then boom, meme coin. And the kid's life would be turned upside down. Because who are you going to blame? Who are you going to blame? You're going to blame these crypto bros that are running around tricking viral stars? No, you're going to blame that little kid right there. Apparently, kid stole all my money. That's what you're going to say. And now it's happening. I mean, it happens to everybody now. You can't get past it. And I have to know, who are the people? Listen, if you see a bigger picture, if you're a Bitcoin person, if you're a crypto person in general, I don't have any issue with that. If you're a person who's like, no, the technology is there. I believe in the technology. I believe in the messaging behind the technology. I have, a ton of money tied up in Bitcoin. I'm mining for Bitcoin. I don't have any problem with that. But the people who buy meme coins, like, I have no idea. Every time I hear about a pump and dump scam, and you hear about so many pump and dumps, I go, who's pumping? Who is buying into this?
People in the know.
I don't think it's people in the know.
I mean, the only people that make money on meme coins are people that know what they're doing.
Right, but
nobody's buying because this is a sound investment.
No, but who is but the people who are getting dumped, because pump and dump doesn't work if everybody is being smart about it.
Oh, the idiots are getting dumped. The idiots are like, let me buy a Hot coin.
How many times? You're just spinning them around in circles doing the exact same thing again. Who in their right mind would buy a LimeWire coin or a Fire Festival coin or a Haktua coin or any of these coins? Why would you do that? I don't understand it at all, but I guess they get so I don't know. I think it takes advantage of, and it's a lot of people now who there is no separation between real life and the internet. Mm-hmm. So when a meme takes off, it's almost like
terminally online.
Right. It's almost like if you are living real life and you realize there's this Raising Cane's say. You're walking around, right? And you're like, what's that delicious smell? I don't recognize that smell. Oh, there's a new Raising Cane's being built here. And then you go to a few neighborhoods over and you're like, there's that smell again. There's a Raising Cane's being built over there. And because you're in this real life, you're like, oh, this is a business that is clearly, looking at growth. I think the people in my community are going to like this. Let me invest in this company. I think they're going to start making a lot more money now because if I'm noticing all these restaurants popping up, I think they're going to start making a lot more money. Let me put some money in whatever, the public parent company. I have no idea, but let me put some money into this, right? And that makes sense because that's how business and companies work. I think it's that same mentality, except people that are on the internet 24 hours a day that go oh, everybody's talking about this meme. Clearly there's money under it. Let me invest in the coin. And you're dude, the cycle. It's literally a 6-day cycle. It's no longer than that. It's 6 days. This doesn't last. There's no there. There's nothing under this. And I mean, it's just got to be people that get, I guess, swept up in it. But I just don't understand how you could get swept up multiple times. There's a big part of me that goes, yes, pump and dumps are terrible, terrible. And we should ostracize those that do it because they are taking advantage of people and they are taking advantage of their fan base. But then I also want to sit down with victims of these things and go what on earth did you think was going to happen? What could have possibly been the outcome here?
I think it's just a numbers game. Maybe they just invest in everything. And it's like some stuff works, some stuff doesn't.
But what does? I mean, other than the sort of, tried and true coins that have been around, the stuff that just is made up. Like, I thought once Doge didn't go to the moon, I thought we're done with the weirdness.
That's what I thought.
You know what I mean? Like, once Doge didn't hit a dime, because that's what they wanted it to do, hit 10 cents. Once it didn't hit 10 cents, I figured, like, okay, that's, like, it was a fun experiment. That was the experiment. But if that one didn't do it, none of them are. But I think part of it is there are people who are, like, addicted to, and maybe it's that gambling addiction. People are addicted to winning on the thing. You know what I mean? People are like, yeah, I could invest, $6 into this and make $600, but that same thinking is, yeah, but what if I put all my money into it and then now I'm a millionaire?
Yeah, I'm thinking, well, imagine if I got in a Bitcoin early, maybe this will be the next Bitcoin.
Right. And everybody loves, spit on that thing, so why wouldn't it be? And you're like, it won't be. It won't.
But maybe.
But maybe, but not.
But maybe.
But not. Eric in Virginia?
Hey, I think you guys are missing a golden opportunity to cash in yourself. I mean, you talked about, the golden voice. Well, what about golden buns? You could have a Tippy Tom coin.
Oh, Tippy coin.
Yeah, or Marion and Lady Di coin, or you could just go basic. You could go hot dog coin. Who wouldn't buy a hot dog?
I wouldn't.
A dog coin.
I would like to see that, right? I would like. Thank you, Eric. I would think hot dog is probably the best example of all the people associated with this show right now. Like, because that's one of those things where it's one thing to do a pump and dump with something that is very hot right now and get a big spokesperson for it. But if I said, this is a hot dog coin, you are investing in hot dog, I would love to know because then it's almost like, how could you have sympathy for anybody that would invest in that coin? Right? You almost feel entitled to the profits at that point. And that's no offense to hot dog. I don't see how he would take any offense to that. Yeah, it's a sad thing, but congratulations. I mean, Billy McFarland wins again. Billy McFarland walks out.
You think that all goes to him, though?
Well, he walks out with over $200,000, and that should take care of most of his legal expenses, I would think.
I gotta feel like Ja Rule gets a cut of that.
Unfortunately, Ja Rule and Billy had a split.
Oh.
They split up.
I didn't know about that.
That's right. So, so Ja is not in for his cut. Otherwise, it would have been 75 large to him. And how much did you say Billy was sued for? How much does he owe?
It was $26 million. Let me just.
Okay,
that
so
is
this
more than $285,000.
Right, this 280 should take a nice big chunk out of that. Is it one of? But if it's one of those like 10% down type of situations, he's covered. We'll figure out the rest from here. Yeah, can we figure out some kind of monthly installment plan because he's now officially got the 10%?
Oh, like a Klarna deal?
Yeah, do they have some kind of Klarna or maybe? Yeah, like a something associated with a Shopify or something like that.
About Shop.
Yeah, is there? Because sometimes you can get it on a payment plan with no interest, and then sometimes if you want to squeeze it a little thinner, take the interest. You know what I mean? The payments are less out of the pocket every month. All right. Well, maybe the sale. Can you imagine that you get sued that much? And you're like, well. And by the way, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Yeah, 10% is not going to cover it. That's 1%.
Oh.
You said 28 million?
26.
Okay.
That's better.
Yeah, no, it's not better because I don't think he's worried about saving the $2 million.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I did the math wrong, unfortunately. 280,000 would be 10% of 2.8 million.
Oh.
We have to add another 10. So unfortunately, he has sold his life's work for 1% of what he owes. Just the 1.
1% more than he had when he started Firefly.
And that's the way you have to look at it. That's 1% more. And hey, it'll pay my rent, right? And then his lawyer's like, no, you have to pay. No, it won't pay your rent. You have to pay your rent with another source because they're taking all of this. Well, okay, there's a question coming in. I won't say who it's from.
It's got to be from Tony.
Okay, that's a really good guess. It says, should I cancel the Rascal Toots coin deal that I'm working on? he would. It's 10% to him. The Rascal Toots coin. RSCL is the coin.
I mean, I think...
Are you in Rascal coin?
TUTS would be... That's
Toots coin is good,
that's
too.
The ticker.
Toots coin is good. Toots coin is good.
Yeah. Rascal T.
Rascal T. RSCLT.
Yeah.
That could be really huge because a lot of times you're like, which rascal are you specifically referring to? Oh, that rascal, Mr. Toots. Oh. Oh, okay. I did get a chance to take a look at our hero, Corey Feldman, on Dancing with the Stars last night. Did you guys hear? Dancing with the Stars started their new season. Our friend in our head, Dylan Efron from The Traitors.
I love Dylan Efron.
These are the people that I'm paying attention to. And all due respect to Andy Richter, unfortunately, I'm putting 3 people on my radar. And Andy didn't make the cut.
Okay.
This is who's on my radar for Dancing with the Stars, because I don't like the program. No. I think it's dumb. I can't believe how long this thing has lasted. I can't believe people watch it. It's literally like how many seasons is this? Do we know which season this is?
Oh, I'm sorry.
34?
34th season, I'm pretty sure.
But didn't it go to Disney Plus for a while? Like, they stopped putting it on ABC.
Right, and then
nobody cared anymore.
And then ABC was like, we don't have any shows, right?
Like,
we're going to need this back because there are no shows left. They're like, okay, you can have dancing back. 34 seasons. And every single one, I'll turn on one scene and I'll go, I can't believe it's just celebrities dancing. Like, that's all it is. But they love it. They love it. And I don't know. I mean, Danielle, you're into dance, right?
Yeah.
Do you like to see celebrities dance?
It's entertaining.
It is entertaining.
You know.
And are you one of these that go like, oh, I can't believe it. They must have worked so hard. They're doing actually so good.
Yeah.
34 seasons of it, though. It's the same thing every time. I look at the comments. They're like, oh, my God, I can't believe it. They're really practicing. Of course you can believe it. Everyone for 34 seasons has done the same thing. They all train. They all dance. And they all go, this is going to rejuvenate my career. And then they all do meme coins. There's nothing after. But here are the 3 people that I'm looking at. Dylan Efron, because I love the Traitors that much. And I love his brother, because the Von Erichs. Dylan Efron, Corey Feldman, because
obviously
the music, the acting too, but mainly the music.
All the above.
Yeah. Even though you lied about Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, I was just going to say Charlie's not rooting for him.
No, he's not. And he shouldn't be.
I watched that.
Oh, yeah, he's furious.
Oh, yeah.
And he should be furious.
I forget he's an amazing guitar player.
Corey Feldman, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's probably bummed that this is just dance and not also instruments.
He can't pull out an axe.
Right, and rip.
Yeah.
You think he's pitched that to his dance partner? Is there a moment here where I could kind of rip? She's like, rip? R-I-P? Yes, rip. Rip on like a guitar?
Yeah.
You mean riff? No. Rip.
No.
Rip. So, and he's a great director, too.
Yeah.
He did the music video for, what's the name of the song? Sgt. Pepper.
No, it was better than Sgt. Pepper.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was very much inspired by.
Oh, man.
Characters?
He created with AI, so he's a tech guy, too.
AI and CapCut, don't forget.
He did use CapCut, I believe, yeah. Which is unfortunate because that means that Chinese company now owns the rights to the music video, which he really should have looked into the fine print. I think they now own the rights to the song, too. They're allowed to use all that. And that's in perpetuity, so that sucks. But, yeah, so he's a great music video director. And a lot of people don't know this. When he was younger, he did some acting.
Really?
Yeah, he's in a couple of movies, too. Goonies, Stand By Me. But the Goonies are killing it right now.
Any National Lampoon movies?
Wasn't he in? Yeah. Last Resort. You remember that one?
I do.
It was post the Vacation franchise.
The one he refuses to sign.
He doesn't like that one as much. But yeah, I mean, one of the Goonies is the president of SAG-AFTRA.
That's right.
And the other one's on Dancing with the Stars. And then the third person that I'm looking at is, of course, Topanga.
Right, I forgot she was on it.
Topanga's on it. And here's my assessment of the 3 from last night. And those are the only 3 that I care about. I didn't want, and when I say last night, I mean this morning on YouTube. And they don't post the scores on YouTube, so I don't know how any of them did, but I watched the dancing. I would say Dylan Efron, I'm between a rock and a hard place on.
Okay.
Because he put a lot of effort in. And he seems to have some rhythm. He seems to be a good dancer, except I was made to feel very uncomfortable with everything that he did. Very, very uncomfortable. And not like, and maybe yes, I don't think it's an Eric Nies on the grind uncomfortable, but maybe it was.
Were you feeling things?
I don't know.
You were questioning yourself.
He was doing like a lot of thrusting. And at first I was like, this is very, well, as the kids would say, cringe. You know, I felt cringe. The cringe was strong in this one, I said. Except also, am I adding a layer of cringe to cover up other feelings?
Interesting.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I try to do a lot of introspection. And what is this that I'm feeling? You know what I'm saying? Do you have Dylan Efron's? He's the brother of Zac Efron from the Von Erichs.
He's done other things.
He has? He was great in that one, so I'll watch his other stuff. But you see how it starts? Like Dylan's up there, and he was on The Traitors, too. Dylan. Yes.
I think that's all he's done.
The Traitors. Do we know him from anything else, Danielle? Or was he just on The Traitors?
No, that's all he's done.
He's just the
The
brother.
Traitors.
Yeah.
That's sick. He was great on The Traitors. I mean, amazing. So you're sharing a milkshake with one of the... That's a judge, right? That's why he gets to sit at that table?
Yeah.
I mean, that seems like a conflict of interest.
That does. That seems like a Tom Brady in the coach's room, while you also are part owner of the Raiders.
But that's... No. That's a terrible example, because that is happening actively.
And they actually ruled that was okay.
Yeah, that's actively happening, Travis. That's a regular thing for broadcasters of the national games.
Okay.
Yeah, that's regular, what you said. That's not... No, this would be more like if like... Terrence Crawford was sharing a milkshake with one of the judges. You know what I mean? Yeah, because with the Tom Brady thing...
Mm-hmm. That's okay?
That's as long-standing a tradition in the NFL as anything is. It's America's game. But yes, okay, so Dylan starts by sharing a milkshake with one of the judges.
Cha-Cha. With his partner Daniela Karagoc, it's Dylan Efron.
Dylan Efron. Okay, you see this already. Can you hit pause? You see,
We're off to a weird start.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
Like, I would have been like, let's skip at least. First of all, like, this. Can you say humiliation ritual?
You think that's what this is?
The whole show. All 34 seasons. Oh. Like, what can we make these stars do for our entertainment? Because at no point do I look at these stars and going, like, this is comfortable. You know what I mean? Like dance for us.
But they chose to be there.
I know.
I know, that sounds a little... Yeah.
See? Well, you chose
they
it.
can leave whenever they want.
Are you saying maybe that's like the Illuminati's like, we'll let you in, but you have to go on Dancing with the Stars first.
How many agents have called and said...
Listen, Corey, we know a lot of shit happens.
Yeah.
There's a lot of opportunity on the other side of this. How many times, legitimately, has that conversation happened with an agent or manager?
Of course.
I know you don't want to do it, but there's a lot of opportunity on the other side of this.
You know, it's network television.
Yeah. And, like, you really need to give it your all. And then all of a sudden, Zac Efron from the Von Erichs has to sit there on television and watch his brother shaking his ass on top of the judges' table.
Humiliating himself.
It's embarrassing, isn't it?
Right out of the gate, I'm embarrassed for him.
Like, if they were like, you should do this, I'd be like, I can't, I'll collapse. I can't do it. I can't do that.
I'll quit everything first.
That's why you got to also make sure you have friends in your life that are real people. Because, like, if I did that, I'd be sitting there going, like, oh, my God. Troy and Travis are probably already in the group text going, what are you doing? Even Hot Dog would be in the group text going, like Hot Dog's like, he loves mainstream and fame, so he'd think it was cool. But then he'd be like, I don't know why you did that, man.
I'm embarrassed for you.
That was tough. He'd start sending the meme like it was funny. I go, I did that seriously.
But he also loves legacy media.
But he does love legacy media, so he'd be like, no, I do the same thing. And I go, oh, no. This is how I know I've made the mistake. I mean, I wouldn't want to look at Mike Montone the day after I did this. You know? He served our country.
Be hard to look back at you.
It would be, wouldn't it?
There's a very Zoolander vibe to all of this.
He's so hot right now.
Yeah.
Like, it's all this make-believe world.
Like, I'm looking at this guy leaning back in his chair with his shirt open, His hand caressing the cleft of his chin.
Right, as if he's judging what he's seeing in front of him. Like, let's see, how is this on top of the judge's table ass shake? You know, it's like he really is, and it only adds to the weirdness of this whole thing. That there are going to be people that are going to be sitting, like, do you know, like, I already have problems when people call me and go, like, here's what I thought of today's show. I go, I
don't need to hear that.
Yeah, what do you mean what you thought of today?
You don't like constructive criticism?
Because I go like this, grab a mic.
Well, I guess if you ask for it. If
I ask for it, I go, what do you think? Right. Or this is a conversation I love. What can I do to help you? What do you need from me?
Yeah.
But, like, you know, I was listening. Here's what you could have done differently.
Shut up.
Here's an Amazon link to your own microphone.
Yeah.
Why don't you
this? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Here's what you could have done differently. Lose my number. But so the idea of like standing up, and you're right, just scratching the cleft of the chin, going like, is it good enough for me? I go, I don't live to serve you. I turn into the bagel boss. You're not my boss, my God, or my father. That's what I would say to him. But listen, and she's dancing to Khalees. It's a lot. Oh, now he's gyrating his pelvis? I feel like I'm not even wearing this shirt.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have like a hoodie or something?
I don't.
And then, you see what I'm saying? And then also, like, the judges go like this, well, you're not that good at dancing. And then you're with a professional dancer. And you know, I think that'd be cool. I remember when we went to Kevin Undergaro's house and Corey Feldman showed up. Mm-hmm. And Kevin Undergaro started playing Ascension Millennium.
That's funny.
And started singing it and trying to get Corey to sing it. He didn't want to.
You don't want to do it?
No, you don't want to do it.
That's surprising. You think he would.
You'd think he would, too. Yeah, but he didn't want to do it. I enjoyed it, though. And so Kevin sang the whole song. He didn't mind it. Kevin said this, you're not going to yuck my yum. You know what I mean? I'm having a good time.
I mean, just the pull to get Corey Feldman to come to your spot for a party.
That's massive.
Yeah.
Especially in Los Angeles. He's got a lot to do.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah. Danielle, have you heard Ascension Millennium?
No.
What are the kids listening to?
Yeah, right?
That's crazy. You never heard this?
I mean, maybe it will ring a bell if I heard
Play a little bit of it, Mike. Boost it a little. Come on, we're trying to rock out, you know? But you notice he wakes up with a chick in his bed, right?
Of course.
Wait, that's him?
That's Corey Feldman. Yeah. See, and she's got no shirt on, so you know what they did. That's pretty badass. You know. Yep. This is him singing too. Wait till he really like breaks it out. Yeah, that's him in the shower. So it's a little sexy. Boom. It picks up in a sec. I like that he's still got his eyeliner on.
Yeah.
This should have won an Emmy. It's one shot. This is like adolescence, but music. There it comes.
Oof.
It hits.
It slaps.
So you think you're going to make fun of it, but then you go, oh, yeah, this hits it all the right ways.
I wish we had a subwoofer in here.
Me too. Who does he look like there? So he's got a leather jacket. He's got a curl down the front. He's got a tight white t-shirt on under it, and he's wearing one glove. What artist does he remind you of?
You know, I don't know.
There's Sean Astin, president of SAG-AFTRA. Sean Astin's a really good friend. He's a really good friend.
Yeah, because he didn't have...
Music on a stage
I
before.
have, yeah.
How demoralizing would it? I'm not saying this has ever even happened to you. I can't imagine it has. But you know what it feels like to be on stage and you start like connecting with their mosh pit.
It's like a circle pit.
It's a circle pit.
I want to ring around the rosy.
Like, how demoralizing is it to start looking into the audience and connecting with people? And you go, oh, they're feeling this. Like, that's got to boost you up,
Yeah,
right?
Of course, yeah.
Like, if you were like, oh my God, they're all making fun of me. I mean,
the thing is, though, he is so detached from reality.
So you think he's looking at that circle pit, going, that's a legit circle pit?
Like, they love what I'm doing.
There's not like...
There's not an irony to him.
No.
I mean, do you know how much irony there has to be? A collective irony for a circle pit to form. Like, everybody here is on the same page. We are only here because this is a goof.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like, we should do a circle pit.
He's like, I'm here. I'm performing. You came to see me.
So you truly think, as a performer, you think he is so detached that he does not believe that every single person is here ironically?
No, I think he really thinks that they're there legitimately because they like his music.
Wow.
And I like that we just finally hear the guitar player. Like, they finally potted up the guitar player.
Well, he didn't care. He wanted the vocals up.
I mean, I would love to see you do a real interview with him. Like, and get to the bottom of what's happening.
Like, you have to know that they're all here ironically.
I think he would look at you like you were crazy.
Like, this is not, like, how do you not get demoralized on stage?
Oh, he'd walk out.
He'd be like, I didn't realize you're a hater. Yeah. And I'm like, no, I'm not a hater. I promise you I'm not.
I didn't know you were stupid.
That's not how I felt, Corey. I didn't, but maybe I am. I don't know. But if I was stupid, I would want somebody to sit me down and be like, how could you ever be this stupid? Oh, shit. Also, it's nice that the audience is nice and quiet so you can really hear all the lyrics.
They're respectful.
Instead of kicking my ass, they should have kissed it. Ooh, breakdown. See,
I'll never get tired of it.
Danielle, do you see now? Oh, you like that?
He has good stage presence.
He does. I mean, Danielle, you have a musical theater background as well with dance, right?
Yeah.
That's good singing? The Come back, King. That's good?
No.
Oh.
No, I didn't say good singing. I said good stage presence.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
You said he's a real showman.
Yeah.
Right. And the girls are good too?
No.
Are they putting effort in?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't even see them.
That's probably Corey's request.
Right.
There might be some resentment in the band.
You've been in bands before. Do you think that this type of behavior could, like, what if the lead singer, who used to be an actor, probably still is. I shouldn't say used to be.
Yeah, no, he's still
rocking.
Yeah.
What if he, like, in the mic in front of the audience, looks at you? You're a drummer, you're a bassist, you're a guitarist, and goes, really? Into the microphone.
Yeah.
Do you think that type of behavior could breed resentment?
Quite possibly. Really?
Really? Can we all get on the same count?
And they were probably so excited. We're playing Riot Fest. There's probably like other cool bands that came to like watch.
Yeah.
And they want to look cool in front of it, and then they just got scolded on stage.
Yeah, they're like, I know. And when they see the other like musicians, the musicians are coming up to, I know. That's what they have to say. I know.
Yeah.
I know. Can we not?
Does he do that?
Yeah, I know. Can we not talk about it? I know.
That was 2023. That was a great Riot Fest.
That's the best Riot Fest.
Foo Fighters.
Oh, I don't care about
Cure.
all that. I don't care about that.
Turnstile.
Whatever.
Death Cab for Queens of the Stone Age.
I guess.
Mr. Bungle was on that, wasn't it? Weren't they? Because I saw a picture of Mike Patton and
people like that.
Mr. Bungle. Yeah, Mr. Bungle played on Saturday.
Right. Is that a big deal?
Let's see what day Corey played.
Yeah.
Weird, he's not up top.
Did he play at the night or during the day?
That looks like daytime.
How can you tell?
If the sun's out.
Oh, it is pretty high in the sky, isn't it? Yeah. That's a good point.
I feel like Dubin was there taking pictures.
Sure he
was. What was it, a concert? If we learned anything from Dubin, talking to him about Oasis, a little while back, if it's a concert,
he's there.
He was there.
Oh, okay, he played on Saturday with Mr. Bungle.
Oh, good.
Corey did?
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 5 lines of artists. He was the 5th line.
Did Mr. Bungle brought him up? He played with them?
No.
You said he played with...
Well,
like on the same day.
Hang on. It's the same festival on the same day.
Yeah. Oh, ICP played that day, too.
I remember seeing pictures of Violent
I see
J.
fucking P's in the house?
Yeah. I see. There was Violent J and Corey Feldman took a picture.
That's sick.
That is cool. I wonder who that was cooler for.
Probably C to the F.
Get the hang with Violent J?
Yeah. Trust me.
Yeah,
I know from hanging with Violent J.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Imagine being in the center of that picture.
I
Would
would
you
love
take a picture with Violent J and Corey Feldman?
Yeah, I'd frame it and go, how do we make this a poster?
That'd be my phone desktop till I die.
I'd make them put it up in here.
This is the show logo.
Yeah, this is the new. I'd text it to McClure. Can you put this on all imaging? And also, maybe we need to have another conversation about that billboard in Times Square. Comeback King is here. Tim in New Jersey. What's up, Tim?
Hey, Sam.
Hey,
Love
man.
the show.
Thank you.
The only way we're going to get you off this Corey Feldman thing today is to talk about Triple H on Kill Tony.
That's actually, Tim, that's a really smart strategy. I swear. So I'm watching this week's Kill Tony, as one tends to do. And he announces who the guests are. And, dude, like, and I'm not kidding about this. In 96, I would say, 96, 97, this is like literally my dream lineup. I loved both of the guests. He has his panel. It's obviously Tony and Red Band, and then he introduces his two guests, right?
Okay.
Bro.
Both wrestlers?
No.
Oh.
I'm not kidding. Like, I worshipped both of these people, and I don't even know if people realize how big into the other person I was back then.
Comedian?
Yes.
Chappelle?
Nope. I love Dave Chappelle, but my love for Chappelle came later. My love for Chappelle came like when I was in college.
Dubin just sent me this photo. This is from Riot Fest.
That's sick. Dubin got a picture of Corey Feldman at Riot
sent it
Fest.
to you, too.
That's sick. And I knew it. It was a concert. I knew he was there. Kill Tony this week. Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H, the CCO, and Carrot Top.
Oh, okay.
Bro, I lost my mind.
Just two jack dudes?
Bro, Carrot Top has lost a little bit of muscle. He's taken off a little bit of the muscle weight. He's still jacked, but he's not as big as he used to be, which is a choice. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell he chose to size down a little bit.
Yeah, doctors probably told him he had to
cut back a little bit.
Yeah,
sure. He got really big, but yeah, Triple H came out. He knew the assignment too. He looked badass. He has leather jacket on. Guess what he did when he walked out on stage?
Oh, probably spit water.
Hell to the yeah. Crowd went nuts for him. And, like, I'm sure for Triple H, like, if anybody that, like, grew up watching him in, like, the Attitude Era, you know, like, he's a funny guy. Like, you know from him being in studio. He's a funny guy. He's a sarcastic guy. He's a dry guy. And he'll make jokes that you'll be like, oh,
Great sense of
shit.
humor.
Yeah. So I think that he was probably very happy to just be able to sit up there.
Was he in Austin just to do this?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, because he flew into Austin on the jet. Shot this. This was like, I think they filmed these like a week in advance or something like that. So yeah, I think it was like in this 24-hour period. He went to Austin, did Kill Tony, went right to Indianapolis, did McAfee's show. Like,
you think he brought a knife for Tony?
I haven't seen the whole show yet. I'm gonna be watching very closely.
Oh, that's a point for you.
Big point for me. It's a big knife too.
It's a huge knife.
And I know. And trust me when I tell you, I went around the office. Assistants, everything. Got the whole story behind how it went down. So I could see, did he get it for me, or did somebody else say, you should just give this to him, and he did it?
He got it for you.
Yes. We're friends.
Confirmed.
We trade wrestling cards.
Okay, that's part of a sponsored deal.
I'm not sure about that. I don't. Who would sponsor it?
Probably Fanatics and Tops.
Actually, that's a good point. I never considered that. I don't. If that's the case, I wasn't smartened up to it. So let me look at the entrance.
At the same time, I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, Triple H and Carrot Top.
I would lose my fucking mind.
How does he do that so well?
Perfect every time.
It would just dribble out of me.
Even the second miss? Yeah.
Still got some.
Carrot Top.
Dude, I can't tell you. If I was sitting there at the mothership, because they don't like announce the guests in advance.
Right.
If I was sitting there at the mothership being like, oh cool, I just hang, watch Kill Tony, that'd be fun. And he just announces Triple H and Carrot Top, I'd be like, oh my god, it's literally heaven. I can't believe this. I love that movie, Chairman of the Board. I think I'm the only person in existence.
You didn't like when Norm made all those jokes. You're the only one that watches that clip and you're like, that's not funny.
That's not funny. This is Norm's one miss. Everything else Norm was awesome on, but then he missed on Carrot Top. No, I thought even, people don't make fun of Carrot Top that much anymore.
No.
But I thought when that was the cool thing to do, I thought it was fuckery.
Yeah, but it was funny.
No, I thought it was fuckery because it was inaccurate.
Look at this dork with all his props.
He's not a dork.
Well, yeah, time was kind to him.
And he was jacked. People didn't realize that.
He wasn't jacked back then.
No, he wasn't jacked back then, but he was on Leno all the time.
Yeah, but time was kinder to him than like
because people
Paula
were up
Poundstone.
because Paula Poundstone had a whole other thing going on. No, because Carrot Top was funny, and he would write new material. He wouldn't just carry like the props would be material based on he would do props based on current events.
He was creative, but people didn't appreciate
because it was fuckery.
Yeah, and I didn't appreciate him either. I was like, this is stupid.
Now you
Where's
know
Paula Poundstone.
That's a whole different deal. Yeah, but then Triple H he was. And I always worry for my wrestlers on the show, When wrestlers do these comedy podcasts, I get very concerned, especially after Ric Flair on Kill Tony. I get very worried.
Yeah, but I mean, that's different. Most of these, and I'm not calling Triple H newer, but most of these 90s to now guys
get it,
and
understand what it is.
Yeah, and they're just cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I get worried. These are superstars.
You don't have to worry for them like you're their parents.
I do feel that way. They're superstars, and I would like them to remain on their pedestal. That's my whole thing.
Sure. Yeah.
But Triple H, you can't knock that dude off the pedestal. He's the man. He's the man. Yeah. I think he said in the very beginning, he said, by the way, Carrot Top is the reason I shaved my head. I was like, that's a good joke. That's a good joke. I like that. And Carrot Top let him have it. Carrot Top was gracious about it, because that's the other thing. I always get worried when wrestlers start making jokes at comedians' expense, because I'm like, come on, bro. Don't get involved, because if the comedian gets a little angry or gets a little feisty, you're gonna
get ugly.
You're gonna be and you're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah.
But no, it was all in good nature. Mike, did I see you had some Triple H moments that you had just pulled up from Kill Tony? That just it's on YouTube now. Yeah, go back to right there, Twitter video that says, here's a few of my favorite moments from Triple H on Kill Tony.
Oh, yeah, well, you said it's on YouTube now. I clicked.
No, I was telling the audience. Yeah, I was letting the audience know.
Yeah, that was just a confusing exchange.
I get it.
Here we.
I get it. I say a lot of things. I talk fast.
Phone's on, right?
I have 3. I know. You don't want to miss a thing.
Carrot Top is the reason I am now bald.
Yes.
He did it better than me.
That was my future, and I was like, fuck it, I'm shaving it.
And, hey, pause. That was early in the night. The fact that he said a fuck word early, it was like, all right, this is cool.
We're here to have a good time.
Yeah, because you don't get to hear Triple H say the fuck word, in a microphone in public all that often.
You thought that was cool.
I thought it was really cool.
I thought it was cool.
That was cool when he said it,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Because it's like, does he say it privately? That's neither here nor there. But publicly, you don't hear him say it that much. Because, he goes on whatever. He's doing a press conference. He's on ESPN. He's probably like, finally, I get to go to a place where I could just kind of hang with some comedians, say the fuck word a little bit. And I'm happy for him.
Is she a tough lady, though? Can you give an example of, where you realize, wow, I'm with a Siberian, Russian, Asian...
The strap-on... I'm not kidding, I guess.
There's no Russian with that. Yeah.
That's why.
Take your time.
That's why. He's the kind. He didn't listen. I feel really bad for Triple H. You can't see my fucking hair the whole time. He can't see a damn thing.
It's very easy to see through your hair, Carrot Top. You know what you're doing with that. It's like a perfect window.
It's like a light mist.
If I may say, I never would have expected to see Triple H and Carrot Top on.
I had a feeling.
We're always together. What are you talking about? Always.
How do you rate me on super prop?
I wish I did. But everyone talked about working for phone companies. So I've got a phone one.
Just as a warning to you down here, take my advice. Do not look directly into the box as he opens it up again. Just a glance in that thing.
It's a 4-minute montage, but I would recommend checking it out and seeing Triple H up there, loosening up a little bit and hanging with the Kill Tony crowd. I love it. And I love seeing my worlds collide. That's really what it is. the worlds of comedy that we feature often on this show and the worlds of wrestling that we feature, well, from 12 to 2 p.m. every day over on Pro Wrestling Nation 24/7. We got to take a break. Mike Fanoia is coming in here, and we got to find out, too. Colin's prediction was that Fanoia would be furious, that Colin got to be such a big part of choosing this list, and we have Fanoia coming in to help us with the brackets, but he has no say in who's on the list and who's off the list. It's cemented. We'll get to the bottom of all of it. Stay tuned. We'll be back with the first round of at least one quadrant, maybe two, of our alt-rock one-hit wonders of the 90s thing.
We'll be right back with Sam Roberts Show. The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Christine did the right girlfriend thing for years. Like, I'll watch Sixers games. I like basketball. One day it was a fight, but that's where the truth bomb smashed, and she was like, I don't give a shit about the Sixers or Eagles or any of that stuff at all. And then all I saw was, when I was broke, the money I've paid for us to go to games and stuff, and I'm like, why?
The Bonfire, weeknights at 5 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk or anytime on the SiriusXM app. Hey, Metallica family, this is James.
It's Lars. This is Kirk.
It's Robert.
It really means a lot to have our own channel here on SiriusXM.
For us to be able to have a platform to share the music that we love, the music that we create, the music that inspires us.
The most Metallica anywhere. Maximum Metallica.
Do you want heaven?
Channel 42 and the SiriusXM app. On right now.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Look, we all have people that we go to when we want to discuss the problems going on in our lives, whatever issues that we're facing, whether that's the group text, whether that's friends at work. A lot of them aren't even listening. A lot of them are so concerned with their own issues, they're not paying attention to you. They're just smiling and nodding. That doesn't help. If I were you, I'd go to BetterHelp. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct, and they're fully licensed in the U.S., fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. You can switch therapists anytime, no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/Teft. That's BetterHelp.com/TEFFT.
We've all seen a bad call, phantom hold, mystery offsides, a catch that clearly hits the ground. But the worst call, buying your game day cigars from some sketchy website. That's a bad call. At Famous Cigars, making the right call is easy. Thousands of premium brands in stock and shipped fresh from our huge on-site humidor, half the size of a football field. Go to FamousCigars.com and get 25% off your order of $99 with the code SCORE. We've been in the game since 1939, so we know a lot about bad calls and bad cigars. Whether you're tailgating or savoring that fourth quarter comeback from your couch, do it with a cigar as bold as your team spirit at a price that won't cause any interference. No bad calls, just great cigars. Save 25% at FamousCigars.com. Code SCORE. FamousCigars.com. Code SCORE.
Famous Cigars does not sell tobacco products to anyone under the age of 21 or the minimum age in your local jurisdiction, whichever is higher.
Tires matter. They're the only part of your vehicle that touches the road, and they're responsible for so much. Acceleration, braking, steering, and handling. Tread confidently with new tires from Tire Rack. Whether you're looking for expert recommendations or know exactly what you want, Tire Rack makes it easy. You'll get fast, free shipping, free road hazard protection, and convenient installation options. Try mobile installation. They'll bring your new tires to your home or office and install them on site. Tire Rack has the best selection of tires from world-class brands, and they don't just sell tires, they test them on the road and on their test track. Learn how the tires you want tackle evasive maneuvers, drive and stop in the rain, or just handle your everyday commute. Go to TireRack.com to see their tire test results, tire ratings, and consumer reviews, and be sure to check out all the current special offers. That's TireRack.com. TireRack.com, the way tire buying should be.
Step
inside Ed Sheeran's world.
I didn't just drop a new album play, we built a whole channel around it.
Hear the songs that shaped his life, the global sounds behind play, and exclusive stories he's never told before, all handpicked by Ed.
The songs that shaped me, with a few guilty pleasures.
The Ed Sheeran Channel, now for a limited time on Channel 79 and at home with the Sirius XM app.
From the moment it was invented, TV has been evolving. We've gone from a few black and white channels and a handful of shows to limitless possibilities, including what, how, and where we watch. But the one thing that's been consistent is the audience. Without them, there is no TV. That's why Philo is proud to be the streaming service that puts our audience first with everything we do. At Philo, there are no contracts and no hidden fees to watch all your favorite stuff however you want to watch it. From live TV on channels like A&E, BET, Nickelodeon, and Discovery, to a library of more than 80,000 movies and shows you can save for up to a year on an unlimited DVR. Philo is committed to building a streaming service that you can love as much as the shows you watch on it. And the best part? At Philo, we think great TV shouldn't break the bank. So all of this is just $28 a month when you sign up at philo.tv. Check us out risk-free. That's philo.tv.
1877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me. I want to make sure they can stay in the house and still go to college if I'm not around.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. I needed to know my family would be financially secure if the worst happened.
Honestly, I keep putting this off. It seems like a huge hassle.
Ethos made it easy. I got it done in about 10 minutes all online. No medical exams, just had to answer a few health questions.
Wait, that's it? How much are we talking?
It's affordable. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day. And Ethos can get you your lowest rate across their trusted carriers. It will give you some peace of mind. I know I sleep better at night.
I never realized getting life insurance could be that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/bonus. That's ethos.com/bonus. ethos.com/bonus.
Rates may vary. Billed monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Introducing Bennington on Faction Talk 103 and On Demand, the first father-daughter talk show of its kind. Ron's the father, Gail's the daughter. Imagine the look on your loved ones' faces when a satellite beams the Bennington's voices directly to your mind. So don't delay. Listen to Bennington now on Faction Talk 103 and On Demand on the Sirius XM app.
This is Stephen A. Smith, and I've got something to say. Safety in the streets, the economy, immigration. Without those things handled to some degree, our country will continue to erode and deteriorate. I do not like operating on the fringes. The extremes give a false indication that you can get everything that you want. That is not how things go in the United States of America.
Straight Shooter with Stephen A. Premiering live today, 6 p.m. East on POTUS, Channel 124, and on the Sirius XM app.
Sunday. This is your day, so start it like you mean it.
Now let's go out there and do what we're supposed to do, baby.
Get locked in at 11 a.m. with Fox NFL Kickoff.
I'm excited to watch this game.
Then at noon, it's America's #1 pregame show as the best crew in the biz hype you up for a full day of football.
Bring it. I like it.
What a catch! Start the best day the best way with back-to-back pregame shows every Sunday on Fox.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
People who don't talk to therapists still need help solving their life problems. Some people turn to message boards, discussion sites, or group chats with strangers for advice. But you have no idea who you're talking to. They're not licensed therapists. They aren't trained to help.
BetterHelp therapists work according to strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the U.S. It's fully online, and you can pause your subscription whenever you need to. Switch therapists at any time at no extra cost. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally.
As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Find the one with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Bennington. That's betterhelp.com/Bennington.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, and I'm here to help you cancel those outrageous cell phone bills. Ever sign up for one of those too-good-to-be-true phone deals? 1 minute you're feeling great, then suddenly you're paying over $1,000 a year. Crazy, right? You know who else thinks that's crazy? Red Pocket Mobile. That's why Red Pocket plans start at just $10 a month for unlimited talk, text, and data with no contracts and no price increases ever. Plus, Red Pocket gives you access to all 3 5G networks. You pick the one that works best where you live or work, or switch anytime for better coverage. Imagine never being stuck with one network again. And with Red Pocket, you keep your phone and your number. Why in the world would you not switch? Red Pocket Mobile, your new ultimate cell carrier.
Go to Red Pocket now to pre-order the new iPhone 17 series at up to $200 off. That's redpocket.com. Redpocket.com. Redpocket.com.
Hi, I'm Kathy Hill, founder of Tax Tiger. If you happen to have unfiled or unpaid taxes, Tax Tiger can protect you from the IRS, release wage and bank levies, and negotiate awesome settlements. Above all, Tax Tiger is a company which operates based on Christian principles. If you have an IRS problem, call us today at 1-800-IRS-9196 for a free consultation. 1-800-IRS-9196, or visit us online at taxtiger.com.
We're back with Sam Roberts Show.
It's a Rock and Roll Wednesday. Yes, it is. And the reason it's a Rock and Roll Wednesday is because we're dipping back into this competition that we've been talking about now. I mean, it's been months, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. Good. It should be. And it will be many more months. It's not going... Because we got to do it right. We don't do it fast. We do it right. Just like how we do everything here at Sam Roberts Show. So, we've got some help joining us in studio. Our friend Mike Fenoya. Mike Fenoya on Friday will be in the Clearwater River Casino Lodge in Lewiston, Idaho. And then on Saturday, the Belco Theater in Denver.
Yes.
Denver's... I love places like that. Colorado, mountainous places. I love mountains. I realized, and maybe, I don't know if I did when I was, I don't think I even thought about it when I was a kid. I didn't care about nature one way or the other, but I like mountains way more than I like beaches.
Yeah, yep. And the next time you go out to Vegas, you got to go up to Red Rock Canyon, which is like 15 minutes from the Strip. Every time I go out there, I rent a car, and I go hit Red Rock Canyon. It's a 13-mile scenic loop. And you just get out there in the woods, and that's like the
yeah.
And then the butthole is 20 miles south.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes.
Well, Mike, I'm glad that you're here because we have been trying to determine. There was one day, one fateful day, when Troy just sat there and said that Flagpole Sitta, we played it coming back for break, just like any other break. And he said, this song, Flagpole Sitta, might be the best alt-rock one-hit wonder of the 90s. And we said, he said it is.
I stand by it.
Right, we'll see. We said, what did you just do? And from that moment on, we realized we had a duty to determine who the actual #1 alt-rock one-hit wonder of the 90s was, and very quickly we realized that we're not going to narrow this list down below 64.
Right.
And the only way to determine this is the only way I determine literally anything in life, which is bracketology.
Of course.
Whatever, any life decision I make,
Babe, what do you want for dinner?
Right.
Just Outback, burst.
It's got to be either 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and we bracket it out, and that's how we get. It's the only way to get there. It's the only way to get anywhere in life.
You just have papers in your car that say, like, Chick-fil-A versus University of Alabama, Birmingham.
I don't understand. My brackets are getting all mixed up. It really is true. I don't know. At a young age, I discovered brackets, and I
Brackets
realized
are great.
This is literally the greatest way man has discovered to determine anything. So that's what we're doing. A week or so ago, week and a half ago, Colin Quinn was in here, and he helped us not only solidify the list of 64, but helped us draft all 64 songs into 4 quadrants, one for myself, one for Travis, one for the listeners, and one for Troy. And the way is, as brackets with quadrants work, that will determine the winner of each bracket, and then those bracket winners go into a final 4, which will then be 2, which will then be 1. And Colin had a theory. Before we get into today, we will be doing the upper quadrants, which I know they're the upper quadrants because of the sheet Travis gave me. And the upper quadrants, we'll do Travis's first round today.
Okay.
And if there's time, I don't know if we'll have time. Possibly my quadrant today, if there's time. First rounds only. But before we get there, Colin Quinn had a theory that there were a handful of comics, you being one of them, that would be absolutely furious that Colin Quinn got to come in and help determine this list. And now that you are here to help us with the first rounds, you don't have any say over the list.
I know.
Is that accurate?
I wasn't angry. It's Colin.
He said, Fenoya's got to be screaming at his radio.
I stood on my desk and faced my radio and said, "Oh, Captain, my Captain. I trust Colin."
Okay, good.
Yeah, we've had a couple talks since.
You have?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
I texted him probably when he was getting in an Uber leaving here, and I go, "I love you so much." He goes, "It's going to be so frustrating when you're in there and you can't vote."
Yeah, because the voting is done, the draft is done, it's all over. So what we've done is basically, in order of how things were drafted, the 1 seed, the 2 seed, the 3 seed, each quadrant will have seeds 1 through 16, based on the order in which these songs were drafted. And as is traditional for a proper bracket, the seed, it'll go 1 against 16, 2 against 15, 8 against 9, 5 against 12. Like it pairs off that way. So we can go down from 16 to 8 songs in at least 1, if not 2, of these brackets.
Okay.
Are we all good? We all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we all vote?
Yeah, 100%. So now, this is also, glad you asked, this is very important, okay? That even though this is Travis's bracket, in reality, you don't necessarily have any more skin in the game than anyone else. It's your...
No, but I feel like my votes are already known based on my picks.
Kind of, but
I obviously think...
Yes, but when I say... You don't always think, you go like, you're looking at this whole list of 64 songs going, oh, I love this song, this has to be it. Oh, I love that song, that has to be it. When we're sitting there going, these 2 songs, which one is better?
Sure.
All of a sudden things change, and you could all of a sudden go, you know what? I drafted that low, but it actually is better.
That's true.
And
that specific song.
And it could be one of those things where, that song hit you in a feel since you picked it.
Sense.
True, because I have been listening.
So I think we'll all vote in all brackets. Okay. And also,
Do the listeners get a vote?
No, of course not. They barely got through drafting a round. I can't count on them for that.
All right, you get a vote. Your votes are weighted.
And it should be noted my votes are weighted.
Your votes are weighted.
And that's based
2
on...
to 1?
Well, it's weighted, we'll just say. And that's based on the possessive apostrophe after Sam Roberts.
Got it.
All right.
I mean, that's fair. Thank you.
You earned it.
Thank
you earned it.
Thank you.
Troy gets a vote. Mike gets a vote. Fenoya.
Yes.
Hi.
Mike Montone would get a vote. If you'd like to input, you can, but because he doesn't have the knowledge...
Yeah, I feel like it would throw things off. I almost feel like that it throws a wrench in.
It's a little bit of a hindrance. It's a little bit of a monkey wrench.
Yeah, but if he's got good points...
But if there happens to be... Whatever you want to... You're, of course, allowed to contribute, but not expected to have a vote, shall we say. And then Danielle Same. I mean, Danielle has a good handle for 90s culture, except most of her 90s music, at least at this point in time, is based on the soundtrack to the television series Dawson's Creek.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've been
but
following.
I've done my homework. And I've
Okay.
done this too.
You know these songs?
Yeah, I've been listening for the last month in prep.
I would just like to
appreciate the
say,
prep.
I mean, that's huge.
I would just like to say congratulations and thank you for diving into the best generation of all time. You're going to enjoy thoroughly.
That's true.
Welcome.
Thank you for being a part of it.
That's true.
Of course.
That's true. And that's the thing. We accept everybody in this generation. However, the language that is used in this generation will make you think that we are not accepting, except we don't mean it like that. And that's something that
That's
you don't
right.
understand. In the 90s, we didn't mean it like that.
No.
And that's something you can't really say that anymore. Nobody says I didn't mean it like that, but in the 90s, we
In the
didn't
90s,
mean it like that.
You couldn't say you were depressed, but you also couldn't say you were happy.
That's right.
If you were expected to be happy, you had to act depressed. And if you were in a position of depression, you had to
Right.
tough it out.
Right, that's right. That's
So
right.
we were very
contradictory. To
and we didn't have groups to talk to. We didn't
No.
have chat boards and discords, and
No.
we had the guy that lived near our parents' house.
That's right.
And that was really
And
it.
he kind of gave you the skinny on everything.
That was it.
Yeah, that's right.
He's like,
That's
"Want to smoke a
100%
cigarette?"
correct.
I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I do. There was one guy who was willing to share a cigarette with children, and that was your mentor.
So we can't say 90s slang during this tournament.
Unfortunately not, because even though I know you don't mean it like that.
Right.
That's bunk.
People won't. Bunk, I think, is okay.
Okay.
But other slang
All right.
that has become, that has fallen out of favor culturally,
But like if Damon Dash was here.
he could say it.
Oh.
Because he means it. Except that I might call him broke. We might have to listen. We might have to go through clips of that interview. It's so funny. But we can't right now. Right now, in the world that we're in, Dame Dash and Jay-Z are just kind of figuring out Rockefeller. Okay? Just kind of figuring it
Just
out.
young guys.
Jay-Z's not 100% sure he wants to get out of the crack game yet. Because it's the 90s.
It's
you know?
the 90s.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
No dreads at all. He
That's
doesn't
right.
even know Beyonce yet.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Beyonce's a small child.
She is.
So,
Not even Destiny's yet.
no, not
Just her
Destiny's.
parents.
Right, that's right. Mr. and Mrs.
Mom, Pa, Knowles.
That's right. So let's start this thing, huh?
Here, me.
Right now, it's time for the Sam Roberts Show. Alt Rock One-Hit Wonders of the 90s Tournament. 64 songs enter. One song leaves as the undisputed greatest alt rock one-hit wonder of the 90s. Ready to go? Here's Sam Roberts.
I can't believe we're doing it. This is a moment
So
in
goddamn
history.
excited, dude.
This is crazy that this is happening, and today is the day that songs start getting eliminated. Woo! Woo!
I could smell my Chevy Nova right now.
Yeah.
Listening to these songs.
Okay, so I think we should maybe go top, bottom until we get into the middle, because theoretically in the middle is where the it should get a little bit more difficult. Oh,
You do
no,
whatever
it's
you want, buddy.
I see. Okay.
You tell me where we're going. I'll take you there.
Okay, I appreciate that. All right, let's start with one that really should not be difficult. I don't think.
Okay.
Match one, round one of the Travis Quadrant.
Oh, I forgot.
Travis Quadrant, round one.
Here we go. This is what we're doing. Round one. You don't have to hit that for
so
every
excited.
battle, but it's just now that we're in the
no,
round.
no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
excited.
Yeah, no, it's fair. It's fair. It's Bittersweet Symphony versus Sister
It was the 1 seed.
versus the 16 seed.
You hear about Cinderella stories all the time.
That's right. I mean, Bittersweet Symphony is.
That's the Duke or the North UNC or
Yeah.
UConn of this is.
I mean, it's gonna be tough for literally anything to knock this out, especially the song "Sister."
Well, perhaps you forget Sister.
Okay.
Maybe it's a song that you used to love.
And I mean, I'm here right now.
More
By
than-
the way, I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I'm here.
I'm also here.
I mean, I'm here, but it's like it's very butt rocky. You know, this is like the
There is some
predecessor.
butt rock in there, yeah.
Yeah.
This is like alt butt rock.
3 Days Grace heard this and they're like, this is not a bad idea.
Silverchair said, did we do that?
Right. So like this part's on, and they're like, meh. But that other part, 3 Days Grace was like, let's lean heavy on that part.
Let's base our career on that.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine Bittersweet Symphony not beating this.
So what's your vote?
Bittersweet Symphony.
Troy?
And by the way, I should say too, I know my votes are weighted, but I won't exercise my weighted vote until necessary. So if I'm just vote, right, so okay, I will tell you if I'm
Like
exercising.
the president has veto power, but he doesn't just use it willy-nilly.
Right, he's not going to just call veto and say, yeah, now it's time.
Different. That's V.
Oh.
ITO. I'm talking about VET.
I'm not 100% sure about the government.
One works in Flushing, the other works in DC.
Okay. I know the guy in Flushing. Yeah, Bittersweet Symphony, easy.
Troy?
Bittersweet.
Mike?
Yeah, Bittersweet Symphony.
I got it. Run across the board, Bittersweet Symphony.
I mean, Danielle, there's
Yeah.
no... Yeah. Okay.
Bye-bye, sister.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy. Okay.
I don't think, man.
What?
No, I'm sister. In any of these, I think would have been an axe.
There was no way it was getting past the first round.
No, that's a community college that squeaked into the dance. They were a bubble breaker.
Okay, I want to go to one that is it's a little bit more separated. However, I think closer than people would give it credit for, because I think one is kind of a perennial favorite. However, the other song absolutely puts you in an exact spot. I would like to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth match on this bracket.
2 versus 15?
2 versus 15.
You know what? I knew you were going.
Because I don't think, 2 versus 15, I think is almost a misnomer. I don't think 2 versus 15.
Closer than it sounds.
Yeah, it doesn't properly categorize this match. And I think it deserves more of a discussion than 2 versus 15 would imply.
This could be an 8-9.
It could be.
Could be.
Yeah, they're that close.
Could be, but also not shocking that Travis picked this one very, very early. Of course, I'm talking about the song Detachable Penis.
I woke up this morning with a bad hangover.
You mean because it's a good song?
Okay.
This happens all the time. It's detachable.
Right. Now you have
they
to
didn't play this on Dawson's Creek.
And
no.
As brought up in no, that was the other side of the hall. That's where the woodshop kids were playing this at Dawson's Creek.
That's
but
right.
This, you brought it up earlier. This is a song you liked because you could say the word.
Right. I mean, I remember
this was still a no word.
I remember. Yeah, you go up to your mom and you go, "Mom, you know what my favorite song is?" And she thought you were gonna get a great answer. She'd be like, "What's your favorite song?" And I go, "Detachable Penis." You know,
and she'd say, "Why are you saying penis like that?"
Yeah, she was like, "That's just a great song." Yeah, it was very exciting. It was very exciting. Or you go to school and you try to get your teacher to ask you, what's your favorite song? Or if they did, I mean, God forbid, first day of school, when you were filling out, who am I? If they said favorite song, that teacher was good as fuck.
Yep.
Detachable Penis.
Detachable Penis.
Right. It was, what's your favorite song? Detachable Penis. What's your favorite band? Butthole Surfers, every time.
100%.
Just for the words. However, and you also, listening to the radio and hearing they said penis over and over again.
They just kept saying it.
It's so great.
I guess there's no FCC rules on penis.
Right. This is the private parts era.
That's true.
You're right. Beavis and Butthead was
yes,
getting people upset.
You said it again.
However, it's not the easiest song in the world to rock out to. You know what I mean? There's no rhythm. There's no, you're not feeling anything except
rhythm. Listen to that.
And the hook is just detachable penis.
Yeah. It's just a lot of fun. It's almost, and God forbid I say it, almost a novelty. You know?
Yeah. If Spencer's Gifts had a song on the shelf, Detachable Penis would be it.
Can you imagine how often this was played in a Spencer Gifts?
It was like you're looking to the blacklight posters.
Yeah. Non-stop.
The Spencer's Gift Christmas album was just this with bells.
The employees are just sitting there going, we got to stop with this song. And they're like, no, the customers love it. The customers, it puts them in the mood for fun.
In the ivory tower of Spencer.
That's
Sales
right.
went up 33% when detachable penis is played.
That's right. That's right. They made a movie about the guy who decided to play it like the Red Hot Cheetos guy. One guy decided to play detachable penis. Okay, but the song that it's up against is at number 15. And that song, well, it's not the coolest song in the world.
It's cool. But it has an earworm.
Ready to go. And I may regret it.
Okay.
On this one,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to lean heavier on culture than music.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to hit you with a detachable penis.
Oh, good for you.
Non-weighted vote.
Good for you.
Sam just went up the escalator of the mall.
Right, right.
He's got Spencer's in sight.
Because I remember the day my brother came home, and he said, "There's the song on the radio now, and it goes like detachable penis, detachable penis."
That's how he sang it.
That's how he sang it, and that's not how the song goes. But it was such an exciting thing that it's like detachable penis. Like it's such an exciting thing.
He just loves the name so much. He's singing other songs.
Right, like I was so distracted by the name and the fact that they were saying it that I don't remember the rhythm.
I respect your vote.
Yeah,
but. What is your vote?
Well,
Mike Fenoya.
Mike, would you like to hear one of the songs again?
I know the songs.
I'm going with because in the same vein, come Friday night.
Vein on the detachable penis.
Yes.
Nice.
So my detachable penis has veins. It's Friday night.
Right.
Baby, I'm ready to go.
Whoa!
I'm getting out of the house. Mom, where you? It doesn't matter where I'm going, Mom. I'm ready to go. I'm going to be on the rooftop shouting it out. I'm going ready to go.
Like I'm Shifty Shell Shock from Crazy Town. I'll be up on the roof shouting things.
Ready to go is my vote.
Whoa.
R2G moves on.
Whoa. Troy, what's your vote?
Well, I do like the novelty of detachable penis.
And the 90s was a big time for novelties. May I highlight once again the Spencer Gifts clause.
Yes, and that was a great analogy.
Look at the picture.
Yes, and I loved Spencer's.
Oh, wow. I was in there all the time.
I'd be flipping through those posters
all the time.
And you get to the back of the store.
Yeah,
they'd had pens, right? Get this, it's a pen, right? It's a woman. You remember the pen, Mike? You already knew. As soon as I said they had pens, Mike was like, "I love those pens."
Yeah,
it's a woman, right? And she's wearing a bathing suit, and you pick the pen up to admire the woman in the bathing suit. However, Mike Montone, when you flip the pen upside down, what would
that
happen?
bathing suit's gone.
That's right. That's right.
It's an upside down naked woman.
Free nudes, baby.
That's 100% correct.
Right next to a deck of cards, I think.
You just see Mike Montone for years, just never buying anything in the back of a Spencer Gifts, just flipping pens.
I mean, I've been in a Spencer Gifts inside of the past 8 weeks, probably.
That's right. That's great.
They still exist.
Way to represent the culture.
Love it.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's talk about a romp.
Give me a hot topic, a Spencer Gifts.
Oh yeah,
countless hours staring at T-shirts, dude.
Absolutely.
Just staring at T-shirts.
Anywhere that sells lava lamps and vibrators is good.
You like
all
that?
these weed posters.
Cypress Hill has a lot of posters.
I know what kind of leaf that is.
Why is Garfield's eyes red?
I understand that reference.
Did you have a mom and pop Spencer's in your hometown? We had one called Land of Oz.
No, those were just weed stores.
Right.
Yeah. Those were illegal
But in
weed stores.
80s and 90s.
Right.
Yeah,
You had to be like,
a metal bowl.
We sell novelties here.
Wizard knives.
Yeah, exactly. Troy?
So yeah, I would base a good song on, can you take an acoustic guitar and the vocalist and recreate the song with just those two things and have it still have the same impact?
Like when Chris Cornell did Nothing Compares to You.
Exactly. Can you strip it down to just that, and does it still remain a good song?
So you're thinking of Chris Cornell, could he take Detachable Penis with an acoustic guitar and just do a version where it just rocked your socks?
Or could he do it to Ready to Go, and would it still be great? Right. So I'm going to have to say Ready to Go is
Wow.
Whoa.
Danielle, you seem shocked?
Yeah,
You
I
thought
am
this
shocked. I thought the novelty of detachable penis would get you guys.
May I just say, Ready to Go has a
Novelty as well.
novelty to me as well, because it's like it sounds like a crummy perfume song commercial.
Right.
Know what I mean? It still has it's not a good. I mean, it's a good song,
but it's very commercial.
Yes.
Very commercial.
Yes. So I don't think it doesn't have that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I could hear that at a Spencer's.
Our first upset.
First upset, and this is why I told you. I mean, even though you yourself said, wouldn't I just vote for my early seeds? I said, not so fast, Travis.
And not a weighted vote.
Non-weighted vote. Otherwise, it would have complicated matters severely.
It would have had to go to a shootout.
Right. Yes. Yes, it would have. Wow. Okay. Let's go to one. Let's go 2 down from there. I'd now like to look at
3 versus 14.
3 versus 14.
Jeez.
I don't think this will be as complicated, but I could be wrong.
Ooh, I don't know.
Wow. Here's the thing about the list of 64. Every song is amazing.
They're all good.
I know.
Yeah, that's what you have to keep in mind.
These are probably 64 of the greatest songs that were ever written.
Not probably. Definitely. And I've got weighted votes.
Excuse me.
So, the 3 seed is Primitive Radio Gods.
Standing outside a phone booth with money in my hand.
Well, it couldn't have been any other song. You did that back-to-back thing on the board. You get magic fingers over there. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to vote.
Okay.
I'm ready to.
Who's going first?
Well, I guess I'm in charge, right?
You are in charge.
I'll
But you
go
can
first.
pass it off to whoever you want.
Mike, what do you think?
I'm going to go with number 14, Not an Addict.
Okay.
That's my vote. And I think it's because it's a little too... Primitive Radio Gods is just too depressing.
It
Oh,
just
long,
stays in that same kind of like monotone lane.
Travis, you said you couldn't see yourself. You thought you were going to vote by seed. But where do you see this one?
I'm eating my words again. I think Mike brought up a lot of great points. And Troy. Not an addict. Yeah.
Now.
Like, I don't feel this song, but I feel this.
But I feel this song. Yeah, totally.
So you got Not an Addict?
Not an addict.
Keep in mind.
Your votes are
weighted
your
votes here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And if I decide they're weighted even more heavily.
Sammy the Anchor.
Because you're like 2-1. It could be 4-1. Because of the possessive apostrophe.
Right, no,
People want that. The listeners want that.
I feel like you should only have like one weighted vote per quadrant.
You know what? I have to agree.
You know?
Well, you can...
You weigh that apostrophe in kilograms.
Right.
Dude.
You can feel that
all you want.
It's like a
It
phone
makes
a friend
no
in
difference.
Who Wants to Be a
Yeah,
Millionaire.
you can't just keep phoning
Yeah.
friends.
Well, you could if it was your game. Regis can phone as many friends as he
you can't
wants.
do 50-50 every single question.
Listen, Regis can stay on the phone the whole show if he wants to.
You could, but
It's
at
his
some point
show.
you'd be like, Regis, you're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, Regis. We've already asked the audience.
I've been
Move
accused,
on.
Yeah, guess what? I've been accused of worse.
And how many
However-
votes is a weighted vote?
It's however many.
Yeah, it could be 4. However many I need.
We're in
honestly.
international waters.
Yeah.
Furious George.
This is maritime
This
law for
monkey's
sure.
going to need most of your skin.
I mean, look, I suggested there be a possessive apostrophe at the end of this show. They're the ones who gave it to me. However, we're not going to need him because Not an Addict.
Whoa,
It's a clean sweep.
Sweep.
Dude, it's
For
a
the
great
14
song.
seed.
That's why, man, I'll tell you, listening at home, landscaping, I'm going, you guys.
Right.
There's going to be some upsets.
Oh, you're right.
All right, let's go back now to 2 seeds that are close together. So you would think that this is going to be tough, but I'm not sure that it will be that tough. The second matchup, seeds 8 and 9.
8-9.
Mm-hmm.
The first song, seed 8, is popular.
Damn it, I love this song.
Wash your hair every 3 weeks.
Yeah, what was
At
that
least
all
once
about?
every 3 weeks. Well, all the lyrics of this song came from a book from like the 1950s or 60s that explained how one should be popular. And back then, they weren't washing their hair like that.
Was there a water shortage or a poo shortage?
Poo, for sure. And they said, like, wash your hair every 3 weeks.
Once
and
every
so,
3 weeks.
right, so all these lyrics come from that book, which is nuts.
I like it even more.
Right.
Johnny Football Hero, they said in the...
And the end of the video, you got the big twist where the dudes are making out, which Carly Rae Jepsen then borrowed all those years later for Call Me Maybe. Twist at the end of that video.
I don't think we should put videos. The videos should not be weighted.
That's
in the vote.
another bracket, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Because you're going to vote
2027.
just based on you like dudes kissing. And that's not
a good point.
That's not
No,
the
I'm
song.
fine with it, but that's not my thing.
Okay.
That could cloud your judgment of the song.
Okay, Charlemagne.
I'm totally fine with it, but that's not my... What are you, broke?
Penny's Guide to Teenage Charm and Popularity.
Okay, so you got that, but then the 9 seed right under popular is a song called Stars. Yeah. It's a good song.
Yeah.
But I mean,
This is a song that this is a song that Smashing Pumpkins said, "You guys can have it."
yeah. I mean that's a great observation because this could be by any number of bands. This could be Collective Soul. This could be Smashing Pumpkins.
That's
this could be
Fuzzbox.
Yeah.
Distortion.
Yeah.
Wasn't that what it was called?
Yes.
The Fuzzbox.
I think it was, yeah.
I bought that at Guitar Center.
I feel like for me, and I don't want to cloud anybody's judgment, for me only, this is much easier than it should be with 2 seeds this close.
$1,000,000%
I think
agree.
that this song just sounds like a song that should be on the list. However, Popular is much better.
This could be Dinosaur Jr.
Right. I'm easily going Popular on this. Mike Fenoy, you're with me?
Popular.
Troy, am I missing something here?
No, that's a great point.
Okay.
Yeah, I think as far as this song is great, and it's on. You're not offended. You'll keep it on. But Popular is a way better song.
And Travis, how do you feel about this song being eliminated from your bracket and Popular?
Popular.
Ooh, that's gonna be
Holy
a
cow,
hard
that's a heck of a.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Well, I know.
You see it. It's lining
You see
up.
it, but the last thing you want to do is start making decisions based on the next round. That's not fair.
Bracketology. No, of course
That's
not.
not fair.
Of course not.
Okay, I'm going to go to another one that I don't think should be too difficult.
Okay, I think I know where you're going.
I do too.
Yeah.
For based on the chuckle?
We're going all the way to the bottom?
All the way
Was
to
that
the
based on my
bottom.
chuckle?
Yeah.
And like, I don't think it should be too difficult because it's time to like, we got to wipe some Canadians off this list.
Yeah,
but we'll see. We'll see.
Is it time for a wildfire?
Well, the first song is a 6 seed, and it's another song with a dirty word, as he says it.
Did she identify?
Her mom was still with us, but she had a child as well, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I mean, this is...
She was identifying. She was doing pronouns before pronouns were pronouns.
That's right.
Her pronouns would be lover, child,
That's
mother,
right.
sinner, saint.
Don't put her in a...
That song from the Crash Test Dummies. I'd be like, oh, it's fine. Just listening to it with all these other songs, it sucks. It's a terrible song. It's dumb. We got wrapped up in it. It was something different. It was a novelty at the time. We had never heard anything like that.
It's almost like, are you guys like trying to make fun of music? Is that your goal?
Yeah,
are
what
you
is
like
this?
Are you?
We already have Weird Al.
Yeah, he makes fun of songs, but he appreciates music. Are you making fun of music?
And Weird Al's version is better.
It is better.
If there was a bracket with those two up against each other, I would pick Weird Al all day.
Because
100%.
he talks about some of the funny news stories of the day. Yeah.
May I throw a quick monkey wrench into this?
I don't want to be your monkey wrench.
Well, I brought my
Susuma
own.
played it yesterday. Go ahead.
You recently told Travis to vote with his heart.
Oh, that's a
right,
not
not
his
his detachable penis head.
In my heart is a lot of memories, and I would sing along to that song, and I had a lot of fun trying to hit those different levels and registers and things, right?
Right.
And a lot of girls in my school for a song.
If I have the opportunity to skip Crash Test Dummies, I will do it every time.
So you're sitting there now going, not only do you not vote for the song, but because of this tournament, you've come to the conclusion that song and that band sucks.
Sucks.
Wow.
It's terrible.
That's
and
massive.
Bitch, I will listen to Bitch every time it's on the radio.
That's massive. Because this tournament was created to garner appreciation for all these songs, and the fact that one song sucks so much.
I'm going to even say on this whole tournament, if out of all, what's the worst one? It's probably that one.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you hate that song?
I hate it. Wow.
Wow.
It makes me angry.
Wait, it does?
Yeah.
Wow. Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
The guy with the hair.
Yeah.
Who's making all the faces. If you had the opportunity, would you ruin his life?
Most likely.
Okay.
And then, the whole issue we had to deal with all the Canadians. I mean, that just...
That part annoyed
that's salt in the wound.
That annoyed the heck out of me, but that's how much I don't like this song.
Wow. All right.
I agree with everything you said. I really do.
I think
I just don't... I can't... This bracket...
I think the remaining 3 matchups are closer.
I do too.
Okay. So let's just start from the top.
Okay.
This is, and it's wild. This is a 4 seed versus a 13 seed.